Good morning, everyone. Myself, Mohamed Faisal. I'm here to present my topic, laser beam welding. Now, we'll move on to the contents we have involved in this presentation. Firstly, we'll briefly discuss about our topic, that is laser beam welding, in the introduction part. Then we'll discuss about the components involved in this type of welding. Then we'll talk about its working, its advantages. Then we'll discuss about its disadvantages. Finally, we'll move to the applications and examples. Now we'll move on to the introduction. First, we'll talk what is laser. Laser is an intense beam of coherent monochromatic light which is stimulated by the emission of photon which is produced by excited atoms or molecules. So basically, a laser is a light which contains only one type of wavelength. So the laser beam welding process is the focusing of monochromatic light into extremely concentrated beam. This concentrated beam contains an enormous amount of energy which can be focused onto a small area to produce the fusion. So this laser beam welding have good quality with minimal shrinkage and distortion. That is why it is widely used in many industries and applications. The mainly typical metals and alloy which is welded using laser beams are aluminum, titanium, ferrous, metal, etc. Now we'll move on to the components that are involved in the welding. First we'll know the electric storage unit. The electric storage unit consists of the capacitor bank. The capacitor bank consists of series of or several capacitors which are connected in series or parallel. These are used to store the electric energy. Then we have a triggering device. This is used to trigger the actuation of laser. We have a flash tube which is wrapped with a copper wire. Then we have a lacing material. Lacing material can be a solid, liquid, or gas. Mainly, we use a semiconductor or another laser as the lacing material. Then we have work table where the sample to be welded is placed. Then we have focusing lens, which is to focus the uh, beam of laser onto the sample. This is the main flow diagram of the laser beam welding. Here we can see the uh, capacitor bank, which is then connected to the flash tube, which is surrounded by copper wire. The laser then emitted is then focused through a focusing lens into the workpiece. Now we move on to the working. First, the electric supply is given to the capacitor bank, and this energy is stored in the capacitor bank. When the capacitor bank is triggered, this energy is injected into the wires that surround the flash tube. This causes a high amount of energy for a very short time. So, by operating in this manner, the lamp can effectively convert electric energy into light energy. This causes the activation of the laser. The beam emitted then the beam is emitted through the coated end of the lacing material. This then goes through a focusing device, mainly any type of lens, and fusion takes place and then the weld is accomplished. Mainly the weld are the YAG, that is the neodymium doped yttrium, aluminum garnet, and CO2 lasers are mainly.
Now we are moving to the advantages and disadvantages of laser beam welding. First advantage is that it has a low thermal input, that is, the input power is low. Next advantage is that the welding is clean and has high purity. Next is it has a deep penetration, that is, it penetrates deep into the metal or alloy to be welded and it gives better strength. We can weld high conductive metals and its efficiency or energy conservation is about 65%. Now we are moving to the disadvantages of laser beam welding. The joint preparation for laser beam welding is high, and the tool cost or the cost of tools used are also high. It has only limited penetration, and the X-ray shielding is required while during welding using laser beam, otherwise it damages the eye. The work size is limited by the size of the chamber, and the equipments used for laser beam welding is very expensive. Now we are moving to the applications of laser beam welding. There are a wide range of applications. It is used for welding carbon steels, HSLA steels and stainless steels. It is used for the welding of aluminium and titanium. It is used in automobile industry. It is used in aerospace industry. It is also used in making of jewelry. It is used in medical industries to hold metals together on a small scale. This figure shows the examples which of laser beam welding, the laser welded stainless steel. Thank you.